Hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Champions gameplay video. Today we are taking Hulkling in leadership up against Captain America in expert mode. I'm a little sad to be doing this because I do really like the resistance side of the story in Civil War. But, you know, be it as it may, this is part of the game and I've got to try it out. Now, I've already done one playthrough with this and I ended up losing pretty horribly. But we'll see how it goes. Now, as part of setup, we did have to put out Cap's shield. And now, as part of setup, we have to set out his side scheme. So let's go ahead and find that. There we go. He'll get an extra boost there. And then when we defeat that side scheme, he will activate against us. All right, so that's a good shuffle there on the encounter deck. When revealed, we put a minion into play. Now, I had minions coming at me left and right last time, and Spectrum is not a bad minion to have. Kind of low health, and she just exhausts you, which is something kind of easy to overcome. Stunning or being confused is a little bit different. So she comes in as a face down boost, or sorry, as a face down encounter. All right, everything is set up. This is 3 threat. Let us draw our starting hand of 5. Alien Physiology, like to see that. Adam Warlock, Hulk Shape, Impersonation, and Strength. Love all the double resources. That doesn't have threat on it. Not ready for Adam Warlock, though getting an ally in would be good. Just not Adam Warlock to start. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Getting rid of threat is a good idea. Getting a resource generator is a great idea. And then the doubles, of course. So we'll draw one more card. We get Slingshot, which is actually a pretty good combo there with Alien Physiology. And then we'll go ahead and use Teddy Altman's ability to search my deck for a shapeshift upgrade. Now what I want here, I do want winged shape for later, but I really want to start with armored shape. Gives me a chance to build and get things going that I want to get going. All right, so first of all then, we're going to use strength to pay for armored shape. And then we'll use Hulk Shape and Impersonation to pay for Alien Physiology. Now, while I said this is a really good combo for Slingshot, is because this generates a energy or a wild resource, which you can say is an energy. So, all right, so I've done everything I can in Alter Ego, so we'll flip up and we'll get at it. So I have 2 attack, 3 defense, and retaliate 1. I'm going to generate a energy resource to play Slingshot. And then she is going to go ahead and thwart 2 off of Fearless Determination. And then I'll thwart 1. Cap is going to activate for 2, 3, 4. So I take 4 damage. Go down to 9. She has a consequential. But he does take a retaliate. And so anytime I play an event, I haven't played an event yet, we'll ready and we'll draw up to 5. And return Slingshot to our hand. All right, so that was Fearless Determination defeated. Threat will go up by 1. Cap will then attack for 2 plus a boost. I'm going to use Shapeshifter Strike to pay for Armored Defense. So as he attacks, I'm going to deal 3 damage to him, so he goes down to 15. And then because I played an event, I get to heal 2. And then he attacks for 2, just 2. So I take 2 back. Okay. Then we get our encounter cards. The first one, of course, is Spectrum. And then we get Ruler of Atlantis. Each Atlantis minion cannot take damage, and it comes in with 4 threat. Lovely. Okay. We'll generate a energy resource to pay for... Wait. And we'll use Inspired also. We'll go ahead and put in Maria Hill to draw a card. And then I'm going to use Def Focus as my energy resource to pay for Slingshot. I don't have a way to ready anybody right now. Do I get rid of Spectrum? I guess the scheme is the big thing. So Slingshot and Maria Hill will remove all the threat from Ruler of Atlantis. They'll each take a consequential for that. And then I will board the last off of this scheme. Hold on to Imitation Shape. I'll flip down. Draw up to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slingshot gets returned to my hand. Now, if I'm not doing Slingshot right, please let me know. If she gets returned to my hand before I draw up, that would be nice to know. Okay, so the threat goes up by 1. Capital Scheme for 2, 3, 4. It goes up to 5, and then Spectrum pops it. Hate that. Where? There we go. So no, when revealed, this just comes in. We get our encounter card. We get an Atlantean Guard, and I discard the top 3 cards of my deck. Man. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust a heal for 4. Gives me back up to full. And then I am going to go grab Hulk Shape and flip up. I will then use Hulk Shape and Inspired. No. Hulk Shape and Alien Physiology to go ahead and play Slingshot. Then I'll use Winged Shape to pay for lead from the front. And an Inspired will pay for an Inspired on Slingshot. So now she is a 4/4 for this event. And then I'll get to heal 2, but I won't because I'm already at full health. So she's a 4/4. She's a 3/2. So we'll go ahead and have Slingshot take out the Atlantean Guard. And then I guess we'll just have Maria Hill take a hit for us. So we'll ready, draw 2, 3, 4, 5. There goes up by 1. Cap is going to attack for 2 plus a boost. Maria Hill will defend. 2, 3, 4. There goes Maria Hill. Spectrum will attack for 2. Take it. And we'll get an encounter card, which is Imperious Rex. Namor's in play, he activates against me. Otherwise, the enemy leader activates. So I'm going to be attacked again by Cap. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. I go down to 6. All right. Okay. This is actually interesting here. So I'm going to use imitation shape to pay for strength and diversity. For each different trait on friendly characters in play, choose remove 1 threat from a scheme and deal 1 damage to an enemy. So I've got 1, 2, so Avenger, Kree, Scroll, Shield, Spy. So that's 5 traits on just 2. So I'm going to do 1 threat, 3 damage. So that's 4, and then a damage here. Strength and diversity is such a good card. And that's before exhausting anything. I will get to trigger this to heal 2 there. I'll use these as 2 resources to pay for Wiccan. I'm going to search my discard pile, my deck and discard pile for identity specific event. Which is going to be Shapeshifter Strike. I'm going to swing at Cap with my basic activation for 2. Takes him down to 12. I get retaliated against, but I get to get Cap Shield. So now I basically have Retaliate 2. Attack and damage. Okay. And then Alien Physiology is going to generate 2 resources for Shapeshifter Strike to deal 5 more damage to Cap. Takes him to 7. I get to ready Armored Shape and heal 2 more. Nice. And of course, Wiccan and Slingshot are still available. We'll leave them in play and like not do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Threat goes up by 1. Cap is going to attack for 2 plus a boost. Wiccan will actually defend 2, 3, 4. There's no overkill. So he just leaves Wiccan from play, and he doesn't get his shield back. And then our encounter card is Cap's Helmet. He's going to gain Stalwart, and then I have to spend 3 resources of the same type to discard that when I make a basic attack against him. I don't mind doing. All right, so we're kind of still in setup here. So I'm going to use Spectrum to pay for Altman Residence. And then Genius and Alien Physiology to get the Helicarrier down. And then, of course, I can get Arrow into play here too. If I flip down. I'll go ahead and thwart 1 and then flip down. Altman Residence will heal me 2. And then we'll shuffle a Hulkling card back into my deck. Take Wiccan. And then I will search for a shapeshift upgrade. It's 2 resources and helicarrier to pay for arrow. All right. Then we'll ready, drop 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that goes up by 1. Cap schemes for 3, just 3. So that goes up to 4. And then encounter card, Shadows of the Past. Super Scroll, Scroll Business, and then the 3 get shuffled in. Scroll Business has a forced response that after any number of cards are discarded from the top of a player's deck, place those cards face down under the scheme, and then Super Scroll will make me discard cards. So this comes in with 5. All right. Altman Residence will heal me the rest of the way up. I will get a shapeshift upgrade into my hand and finish the Altman Residence, and we'll go ahead and shuffle Shapeshifter Strike back in. Okay, I'll flip up. We'll go ahead and use Alien Physiology to pay for Impersonation to remove 4 threat from a scheme. I'll go ahead and thwart 1. Slingshot will attack for 3. And Helicarrier will pay for the Triskelion. We'll hold on to Armored Defense. And then I still won't be able to remove his helmet. I guess we'll just ready up. It's a weird thing to do. I feel like I'm wasting my turn. Yeah, kind of. Okay. All right, we'll go up by 1 to 5. Captain America will attack for 2 plus a boost. Slingshot. I'll actually take this to the face. 2, 3. Go down to 10. Oh, but then he would know. Yeah. No. I did say I was going to take it to the face. So it's not fair. All right. So he gets Cap Shield back, but I still have Retaliate 1. So either he gets Retaliate 2, I'm not sure exactly how this works. So either he gets retaliate 2 against him or he gets tough knocked off. I think he gets 2 and then gets the tough added. And then Super Scroll will attack. Helicarrier will pay for armor defense. So before he attacks, I'm going to deal damage equal to him equal to my defense, which so happens to be 3 right now. So that will defeat him before he gets the attack off. That is an event. So I get to trigger that to heal 2. Our encounter card, Super Soldier Serum. All right. Not really in a great space here. Slingshot's going to be defeated here. Slingshot will thwart for 3. Guess arrow will thwart 1. I'll play Get Ready. No, I won't. I'm going to keep these 2 cards in hand and discard these. I will thwart 1 myself. Ready. And draw up. 3, 4, 5. There goes up by 1. Cap is going to attack for a pretty insane amount. 2, 3, 4. I'll defend for 3. 5. I take 2. He gets retaliated against. And our encounter card is a shield toss. If Cap's shield is attached to Captain America, deal 2 damage to each character I control. So it's going to defeat Arrow. And deal 2 to me. All right. So my turn, I'm going to use energy. Actually, Alien Physiology will pay for Wiccan. Wiccan's going, of course, this gets discarded after that attack. Wiccan's going to grab Shapeshifter Strike. Imitation Shape will pay for Shapeshifter Strike. Deal 5 damage. And then I get to heal 2. Okay. Flips him. Do get retaliated. Deal each player an encounter card. Captain America cannot take damage this phase. It doesn't matter because I couldn't do a basic attack anyways. All right. I'm going to discard Flight Squadron. Wiccan will thwart this off. Then I'll draw and ready. There it goes up by 1. Cap attacks for 3 plus a boost. Wiccan will take it. 3, 4. And then our encounter cards. Freedom Fighters. Gain Surge into Master Plan. And then we get, oh, hold on. And this comes in with 4 threat. And then discard an upgrade or support I control. Okay. We survived. Okay, so he has 22 hit points. He should have gotten a retaliate from hitting me. No, because Wiccan took it. Alright. So Strength and Diversity is actually a pretty good card for Hulkling. Let's see. I can use that to pay for that. Okay. I ended up dealing with an extra encounter card. Okay. Helicarrier and Command Team pay for Strength and Diversity. I have 3 traits, 1, 2, 3. So I'll go ahead and remove 1 here. And then 2 here. Alien Physiology will pay for Shapeshifter Strike. Actually, yeah, so that's an event that heals me 2. And this will pay for Shapeshifter Strike to deal 5 damage. But before I do that, I'm going to attack him with my basic attack with 3 energy resources. So I do 2 damage to him. I get his shield, I get retaliated against. But this gets discarded. And then Alien Physiology will pay for Shapeshifter Strike, which readies my armored shape, allowing me to heal 2 more. And dealing 5 damage to Cap. Puts him at 15. Then I will go ahead and ready. And draw 2, 3, 4, 5. Means this is mine. He gets an acceleration token. I'm going to have 3 encounter cards this phase. Let's hope we survive. This deck is not actually working the way I intended it to. I had intended to have more aerial allies out on the field and be in wing shape. But I don't know if it's because of Captain America or it's just because of the way that I've been able to set up. It's just not working quite right. Let's see, counter deck. There is my player deck. Okay. There it goes up by 2. Command Team squared off, get ready, lead from the front, and Shapeshifter. Cap will attack for 3 plus a boost. I'll defend for 3. 3, 4. So he does deal a damage to me. He takes 2 from Retaliate and gets a tough for his shield. And we get 2 more encounter cards. First is Atlantis Attacks. Discard the top card of the deck. Place 1 acceleration token here for of my deck. Each card type discarded this way, so that's upgrade. And that comes in with 4 threat. Shield Toss. He's going to deal 2 damage to me. And then I can switch to Alter Ego and Exhaust. Otherwise, I discard each shapeshift upgrade I control. I'll go ahead and flip the Alter Ego for him. Okay, I'll grab Armored Shape back. This will heal me 2. I'll go ahead and flip up. Alien Physiology, we'll put Armored Shape back in. Shapeshifter. Get to heal 2 more. And draw Shapeshift form. We'll go ahead and use the shapeshift, the mutation shape to get command team down. And I'm going to discard my hand. And ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That goes up by 1, 2, 3, so that goes up to 5. Cap will attack for 3 plus a boost. I'll defend for 3. 3, 4. I take a damage. He gets retaliated against. Okay, we get 2 encounter cards. First one, Hercules. Second one, discard an upgrade or support I control. Altman Residence. Hulk Shape and Helicarrier will pay for Adam Warlock. Alien Physiology and Get Ready will pay for team training. Adam Warlock is going to port 1 off of New Avengers. Take a consequential. And we'll discard the Avengers Mansion to deal 3 damage to Hercules. And then command team. We'll get him ready. And we'll go ahead and remove the last threat from New Avengers. No more extra encounter cards. Threat still goes up an insane amount. We could lose this round easy. Drop to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That goes up by 3. So it's at 8. Cap will attack for 3 plus a boost. I'll defend for 3. He gets this. I take no damage. He gets retaliated against. Hercules will attack for 3. I'll take 3 from him. Encounter card is Find Super Scroll, put him into play, engaged with you, and attach fantastic powers to him. If I am in hero form, he attacks. So he's going to attack me for 2. And then discard a card. So 2 and 4. So I go down to 5. Okay. So he's Aerial Mystic, Avenger Kree, Scroll. So that's 5. So 2, 5, 10. Yeah, this is actually crazy. Okay. Wait, why would Helicarrier be playable? That's all right. That's all right. Okay, so Helicarrier and lead from the front. We'll pay for strength and diversity. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll deal 5 damage to Cap. I'll heal 2 for myself. Alien Physiology will pay for Shapeshifter Strike. Deal 5 damage to Cap. I get to ready my Shapeshift upgrade. And then trigger because it's an event. Heal 2. Then Adam Warlock is going to attack Hercules. Defeat him. He goes as a face down boost. He's not defeated because of team training. And I discard a card at random from my hand. Wiccan, I get to choose someone to deal 3 damage to. I choose Cap. Cap is defeated. We win. Now, what else would I do? So we're gonna we'll do command team, and then we'll use Warlock again, which would defeat him, and we would discard this. So we would have attacked, I guess that, and then I would have healed 3. So that was really, 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 really close. Cap is difficult. I think out of the box so far, Cap has been the most difficult. I find it comfortable to sit in armored shape. And I really wanted to use wing shape to go with an aerial type deck here, but it just didn't work out. I don't know if it's just because of the way I play or if it was just the luck that I had, but armored shape kept me safe and allowed me to heal multiple times, which I think that is the really strong thing about this card. Because if you're going to be using events, you can have the events do all the damage for you. And then this, with the Retaliate 1, really, really, really helps with doing damage as well. So it keeps you safe. It builds up your health. And it deals damage for you slowly. Chip damage, but it removes tough. It's great. So let me know, though, if I did some things wrong with the way that I triggered the Retaliate. If the Retaliate went through before the shield was attached or what, I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you twist that like button and subscribe if you're brand new. And we'll see you guys in the next one.